Hoy vamos a estar por Puerto Banús preguntando a algunos millonarios a qué se dedican, qué lecciones han ido aprendiendo en el proceso y qué consejos sobre ventas nos pueden pasar. Así que disfrutad del vídeo. ¿Qué crees que le falta a la gente joven para llegar a tener éxito en los negocios?
Ter coraje y ambición, porque las personas trabajan para otros porque no tienen coraje de avanzar, tienen miedo de no tener dinero al final del mes, entonces trabajan para otros. Por mucho dinero que le des, él nunca va a tener nada, porque tengo miedo de arriesgar. Yo no tenía nada, yo era camarero. Hoy tenía una empresa de construcción con más de 100 pisos en Portugal.
En la construcción, un consejo sobre ventas para vender, para hacer buenos tratos negociando.
Sí.
¿Qué consejo podrías darle a la gente para que negocie bien los tratos que hace?
Tienes que conocer muy bien el mercado. Si haces una inversión y no lo conoces el mercado, puedes ficar por ahí siempre, comprando, vendiendo, reformando. Que nosotros nos dedicamos a comprar, reformamos y vendemos.
¿Creéis que es más importante aprender en la calle, moviendo, aprendiendo y haciendo cosas, o irse a estudiar primero y después empezar el negocio?
Yo pienso que en la escuela no se aprende nada. El negocio está ahí fuera. Tienes que acreditar y arriesgar. Las personas que estudian y tiran un curso y tal, son aquellas personas que nunca van a arriesgar. Van a trabajar siempre para otros, que es más seguro. Domingo no quiero trabajar. No, sábado no. Quiero ir a la playa. Quiero salir a las 5 de la tarde. Llevamos años trabajando el sábado y domingo. Ahora podemos disfrutar. Tienes que hacer un sacrificio. O padre, pobre. Mi padre, pobrísimo. Nosotros estamos a 33 años juntos y arriesgamos todo que teníamos. Todo que teníamos. Para comenzar.
La última pregunta, ¿qué veías en ti cuando eras pequeño que no veía otra gente?
Eu sempre fui um pouco louco e arrisquei, sempre. Não me gostava de estudar, que tinha me preso aí, queria trabalhar. Me encanta trabalhar. Esse é o principal. Te encantar, trabalhar. Se encanta trabalhar, se tens coragem de dar o passo, seja no que for. Não interessa a construção, o que seja. Isso que estás fazendo é acreditar.
You must do everything with your heart and with full dedication. If you don't do that, you will never succeed.
For how long you're in business?
Almost 27 years now.
What is the best lesson about selling that you can pass to the people that you learn in this process?
Selling is something you do with your heart. And if you don't do it with 100% that you must 100% sure product you sell, you won't sell it at all. I can sell a fridge to a polar bear.
If you can only share one lesson of yourself to your kid, what would it be?
Live everything to the max, and every chance you can take, you should take.
What values do you think that the young people are missing to become successful in business?
Everything goes too easy and are too lazy. In my time, you should fight harder for the business. Everything goes too easy.
Are you self-made?
Yes.
What is the difference? What do you think separate the people of the middle class from the people who end wielding that wealth?
The higher class has a much more easier life, but they work harder. What separates them is the dedication to do something. The middle class has less dedication than the higher class. If even the middle class has more dedication to do something, they become the higher class. That's the biggest difference. Everybody has chances, but the higher class has take the chances and the middle class doesn't. That's the big difference.
What is the best advice you can pass for someone starting in business?
Know what you want to do, be passionate about something, have a proper plan of action, step-by-step planning.
What you see in yourself when you was younger that you don't see in other people?
Work ethic, work hard. You can't escape working hard. You look at the biggest businesses now, people who know and are so passionate about what they do, they're the successful ones, always.
In what industry do you work?
Property.
For someone that is looking to invest in property, what advice would you give to these people?
Do your research, know what you want to do. Property is very big. Development or rentals.
How you improve your skill of selling?
Time learned. You make some bad mistakes, but you learn from them. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Sometimes it can cost you money, sometimes it works. But I say make mistakes, that way you learn quickly. Read, learn. I think if you do that well, that gives you a good basis as to where you think you want to go next. Keep learning, keep reading.
You was younger, how you see yourself in the future?
I knew what I wanted to do. I followed the same path all the way through. I'm 43 now. 35, I made my first million.
What is the best advice for life you can pass to some young guy?
Enjoy every moment. The good times and the bad, enjoy everything. Because again, if you're not learning, something is wrong. If it's a mistake and you do something bad, learn from it. Try to smile. Make the most of it.
Thank you so much, man.
Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Quick question. I'm asking people for their advice to the people.
You have to work very hard. Sorry, the young people always think you get it from the trees. No, you have to work hard. You have to have a good idea. Maybe someone who believes in you and helps you for the first time that you can up.
Do you start from zero your business or you came from something?
I'm real estate. I was starting from zero. I have nothing from my parents or nothing. We was very poor. So I was starting myself, was working every day, Monday to Sunday, 18 to 20 hours for 30 years. It was hard work.
And what was the big thing that separated you from the other people that was your age?
I think it was mostly that they going to parties and I was always working. It was not on my plan. I was always want to be rich and was only working and they was making party, drink a lot, me no.
Do you think that all people can make it to this level?
Yes, of course. I was making everything alone and in one generation. So you can start in real estate if you make small steps. Start with one apartment maybe, pay for it. Start then with the second one. It was like me also. Then comes retirement houses I was building, big apartments, then huge.
Use the bank is good for the real estate world.
How it would be better. In the last 2 years it was very hard because the interest was very high. The mortgage mortgage was not from interest if you build. So I was building everything from my own. I never take a bank.
And roughly how much your company has made in a single year?
10 to 12.
How you scale to that level? Is marketing, is
Yes.
contacts?
To have good connections to other people, to bankers then also, because then you need banks. If you get bigger, you take it also for the interest. And now I'm normally retired and I work. I like it. At the moment, the best business, even here, it's really real estate. To buy some old apartments, renovate it, maybe with your own power, with some friends together, buy it together and make the first money with the first apartment you sell after 3 months. Take the next one, maybe then 2, and so you go up and up. But you have to work. If you are a really person who wants this, then it's like a hobby. It's not more work that you go in some offices or in the garden and make something. No, it's your hobby. The best thing is apartments. They are very old and very crushed, so you get them for less price. You renovate it for less money because you make it yourself, and you can sell it with 50% plus.
Go to training every day. Every day train. Have discipline in your training, because if you have discipline in your training, you have it in your whole life. For selling, do good networking. That's the most important thing. Okay?
Talk to people in the street or
Talk to people everywhere. Be in the right places. Go to the best gym in your city and you will see the right people there. Every day you have to be thankful for this, what you have. Some people don't have warm food to eat. Every day you wake up, you have the sun, you have good food, you have to be thankful for this.
Best thing, you have to improve how you show to people. Very important to have a good image. It's not selling yourself, it's promoting yourself, trying to show people what do you believe in. Because if you don't believe in your product or whatever you are doing, nobody's gonna believe it.
What do you do for living?
Property management.
¿Cuál será la lección más importante que podría pasarle a alguien joven que está empezando en el mundo real después de la juventud?
Que sea inconformista, que luche, que no se conforme porque seas joven, te den unas migajas, sino que si tú sabes que vales mucho, que exijas lo que vales.
¿Qué crees que le está faltando a la gente de hoy en día para llegar a tener éxito en la vida?
Es muy conformista la gente de hoy en día. La gente, por lo menos en España, somos nos creemos lo que nos dicen y van en masas todos. Se ve en la política. La inteligencia artificial ahora mismo hay un gap de marketing metido ahí, que no se sabe lo que realmente es inteligencia artificial de lo que es marketing. Está para vender golosinas, te dicen que es con inteligencia artificial y hay que saber usar bien la palabra inteligencia artificial. Hay que informarse bien y no toda la inteligencia artificial sirve.
Si solo pudieras compartirle a tu hijo o a tu futuro hijo un consejo para la vida, ¿cuál sería?
Que sea inconformista, que luche por lo que cree y que puede trabajar por cuenta propia más que por cuenta ajena, mucho mejor.
Excuse me, sirs. Quick question. I'm asking people for advice to the young people starting in business. Any one of you in business to ask a few questions to you? It's very quick only. 2 minutes. Advice for the young people, no? What is the best advice you can pass for the young people starting in business?
Exactly.
The best advice for the young people starting in business.
Believe in your dreams. Even if you fail, do it again. End up succeeding.
How long takes you today to reach the level that are you today?
Depends. If it's real estate, it's gonna take a little more years. If it's artificial intelligence, if you get the background and the intelligence, you can do it in a couple of years.
What do you think is the best skill that the people should develop in today's world?
AI. You have to follow the trend. The trend today is the internet. If you want to succeed, you have to go through the internet for everything, every business. It's not like it used to be. Today, you can reach so much people by the internet.
If you can only share one lesson of yourself to your kid, what do you do?
Do what you love. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do it. Just go for it. Even if you fail, it's okay. As long as you do, if you believe in it, you have to believe. That's the key. You have to believe. If you don't believe, if you do something, even if it's a good business, if you don't believe in it, you're not going to succeed. And sometimes you believe in something, even if you fail, you still believe, just go again and go again. 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 10 times, you're going to end up succeeding for sure.
What is the best advice you can pass for someone to sell?
To sell, be honest and speak your mind. Sometimes you be honest, it takes longer to succeed, but when you succeed, it lasts longer. Even if it's not a good deal, you can tell to your person, you can do that, but I wouldn't do it at your place. Maybe you're not going to make money on that deal, but at the end of the day, you're going to succeed.
If you could go back and talk with yourself when you was starting, what advice would you give to yourself?
Don't try to please anyone, please yourself.
Luchen por su sueño. Lo que se lucha con esfuerzo se consigue poniendo toda la gana del mundo.
¿Qué crees que le falta a la gente joven para llegar a tener éxito en la vida?
La constancia, básicamente, es la clave del éxito. Ser constante y no a las primeras de cambio dejarlo. Bueno, ya no lo puedo conseguir. No, hay que luchar y ser constante. El que lo sigue, lo consigue, normalmente.
¿Has emprendido tú? ¿Eres empresario?
Sí.
¿Qué veías en ti cuando eras pequeño que no veías en otra gente?
Al final, yo cuando estaba trabajando, mis amigos estaban jugando o estaban divirtiéndose. Y al final, el secreto del éxito es sacrificio. No hay otro secreto. Constancia y sacrificio.
¿Crees que cualquier persona pueda llegar a tener éxito en los negocios o algo más de
sí, cualquier persona. Siempre y cuando seas serio, constante y luche por sus sueños.
¿Qué consejo podrías pasar a la gente que empiece a negociar tratos, a hacer sus primeras ventas para que vaya yéndole mejor?
No mientan, que sean siempre serios. Tú puedes hacer o decir una mentira para hacer una operación y sí, hacerla, pero las mentiras tienen las patas muy cortas, ¿no? Lo importante es no querer, entre comillas, ganar mucho dinero rápido, sino ganarte la vida a base de hacer muchas operaciones donde luego el feedback que te llegue es que eres una persona seria, que eres una persona de fiar, que eres una persona con la que se puede tratar correctamente, porque al final el que la hace una vez o dos, luego ya te pillan el dorsal y ya eso no lleva a ningún sitio. Hay que ser serio y ser responsable y no querer ser rico rápido, ¿vale?
Muchas gracias. ¿A qué te dedica usted?
Yo tengo una empresa de cerámicas y materiales de construcción.
Hasta aquí el vídeo, espero que os haya gustado, que hayáis disfrutado. Si os ha gustado, dejarme un me gusta, que me ha ayudado un montón y nos vemos en el próximo.